What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm Andrew. This is Aggie. We're here at Nexus Jiu-Jitsu in Folsom. And a quick announcement, we're going to be doing a Q&A here pretty soon. You can ask us anything, any questions. Ask about Aggie, ask about her life, ask about what she does, ask about me, the gym, my lineage, my journey. Any weird questions from any weird incels, we're probably going to leave out, so just don't even bother. But yeah, if you guys want to know a little more about us and we can engage a little more, then go ahead and throw those in the comments and we'll get after that. Today, we're going to look at guillotine options. I'm going to be cautious and careful with the mic. We've been having some issues with the mic. We're working on it. But we're going to work on some guillotine options today. I'm going to talk about the high elbow and the issues I've run into over the years with the high elbow. I find the high elbow guillotine to be pretty low percentage in the mid level, right? Like you can get the high elbow and then that's pretty high percentage. You can get there. Getting your leg over their back and finishing is where the low percentage comes in. It's that in between portion, and we're going to talk about why. And I'm going to talk about the way that I've figured out, I actually learned it from Craig Jones, but the way that I've learned how to mitigate that issue with the high hand guillotine. That's been made popular by Craig Jones, B Team, Gordon Ryan, and even Mike Malott hit it in a UFC fight recently. So we're going to look at that real quick. Let's talk about the high elbow and where I see the difficulties come in and how the high hand can mitigate. So we're here. We're going to be playing from our front headlock position, right? We're going to start in the front headlock. And when it comes to the front headlock position, usually I have a chin strap and elbow control. So I like to be in, I'll do this side. I like to be in this type of scenario where I'm gripping the chin, I'm holding the tricep. She tries to pull away from me, I keep attached to her at the chin, right? So this is really a good lock for me. And usually I'll be up on my toes, putting all my weight into them so they can't get to my legs very easily, because the likelihood is they got here through a takedown attempt of some sort or wrestling up from bottom. So playing here, I want to get this arm around the neck, right? When I want to get my left arm around the neck, what I have to do is transfer my head to the left side. It'll be her right side, but my left side. When I transfer my head to the left side, that makes this arm long, and I can reach deep around the neck. I like to get, depending on the type of guillotine I'm doing, I like to get their throat right in the middle of my elbow pit. I do a lot of trachea guillotines where I'll hit the trach with the blade of my wrist, but this is not the goal for this particular set of guillotines, right? So we're here in our front headlock, boom, okay? I'm gonna take my head to the choking arm side, get that choking arm deep. Now what I wanna do is touch my knuckles to the top of the shoulder, okay? Back of my hand, top of the shoulder. Now when I get here, boom, and I go into high elbow positions, whatever your grip is, there's a lot of different grip options. When I get here, now I need to isolate her body, right? So I need to bring myself to this side. I need to be able to sit my hip to the mat and throw my leg over her hips. In perfect world, I'd be able to sit my hip, pull her to me, throw my leg over her back so she can't bail and fall down, and then I can finish this very powerful guillotine, okay? That's perfect world. But how many people do you train with don't recognize that's coming? Like, everybody does. They know there's a threat. The neck is being wrapped up. I'm going for the guillotine. It's obvious. They're going to bail, right? For me, I always say it, I cannot be guillotined because, in my opinion, it's all about recognition. If you that's every submission, really, but guillotines in particular. If you recognize a high elbow's coming, give up position. Let them go on top. Sure, they have your head, whatever. Wait it out, and you'll be done. Okay, so here, if I go, again, front head transitions over, knuckles touch, high elbow grip. I'm gonna sit my hip in, and now from here, she's just gonna bail, and I can't catch, and now we're in this position. There's a lot of good things I can do here. I can roll back into mount, I can roll all the way through and keep chasing the guillotine, but she can also do good things here as well. It's almost a 50-50, it's not great, right? So I find that, especially at the higher levels, and if you're doing MMA, this is terrible, right? You go for the high elbow. If you don't catch their body and completely trap their body, they're going to roll through and maybe end up on top or scramble out of a potentially worse position like front headlock, right? So the way I like to fix this for me is playing the high hand guillotine, which is different in a couple ways. The high hand guillotine is like a melding, a mixing up of the high elbow and the arm in, okay? It has the controlling aspects of the arm in guillotine and the just brutal finishing aspects of the high elbow, right? So we're here. I have the front headlock, okay? I'm gonna do the same thing here. And now instead of grabbing my hands together, I'm gonna keep my arm around her arm and grab my own elbow. Okay, this is important. What that's gonna do is trap this shoulder and arm, so when she tries to roll out of the position, she will not be able to. So again, we're gonna be in this front headlock, boom. I get the grip around the neck, I reach through and I grab my own elbow. And now when I sit in, she knows the guillotine's coming. She knows. It's okay. I'll tell her, hey, I'm about to guillotine you. Doesn't matter. I sit in, and as I start putting the pressure, she tries to roll out, but she can't roll. Try to roll. Try. She can't roll. And now look, all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull with this hand like this, and I'm going to walk my hips to her hips. Look. Yeah, really, really strong strangle. Okay. So again, with the high elbow, I'm here, I go here, I try to get this finish, she rolls out, I lose it, now we're here scrambling, trying to find top position or who knows what. With the high hand guillotine, playing here, I get this arm deep, reach through, grab my own elbow, look. And I'm doing like second base, you know, when we were younger, you get it. I'm going to like second base for this, or you can make a fist and roll that fist up, right? So we're here, boom, second base. Elbow, I'm grabbing my elbow. If they're really big and you can't get to your elbow, just pinch this arm. So as I come in to sit and she tries to roll out, she can't go anywhere. And now again, I just walk and finish the position. If you can get your legs around them or mount them with the high hand guillotine, they are absolutely toast, right? So there's a move of the day for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helps you guys in the future. Knock out some more of those guillotines. Kind of high elbow guillotines are a thing of the past a little bit. Let's get to those high hand guillotines. Boom, boom, get to second base. We all like second base, right? Again, a quick reminder, we're gonna do a Q&A here pretty soon. Throw your questions about us, our trainings, anything you wanna know down in the comments. I hope you like the motion. I hope it helps. If you wanna see anything in the future, throw it down in the comments. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, try it out, let me know how it goes. And again, Andrew, Aggie, Nexus Jiu-Jitsu in Folsom. Let's get it, baby.